Hi everyone, this is Stephanie with the Scrap Studio and welcome back. Now, tonight's video is not going to be a normal discussion about the Scrap Studio and what's going on with that, or going over a how is it made video. Tonight's video is going to be about homeschooling. We have a 4-year-old son who I homeschool. He is special needs. He has ADHD, he has sensory process disorder, and he is speech delayed. Before his 4th birthday, he was considered low to nonverbal. In the last 6-7 months, he has gained new words by leap and bounds, so he is approximately a year behind in his education, which we're hoping right now to get him caught up and see where he excels. We do hope to, once he hits 1st, 2nd grade, to bring in a highly STEM-based program. But tonight's video is going to be more simple than that. We are going to talk about how we have our setup, our homeschool area set up, our storage, and some of the stuff we use. I have made a lot of things for him to work on his fine motors, alphabet, and counting. And at this time, our main focus is his handwriting and fine motor, along with his alphabet and numbers. So I do understand that homeschooling can be a very controversial subject, and I understand there's quite a few cases going on right now with people who claimed to homeschool and ended up abusing their children. I want to ensure you that with his speech and his occupational therapist and the homeschool program that we're involved in, we have 3 mandatory reporters in our home per week. Now, homeschooling is individual to each child and each family. This is just how we do it. Maybe it'll give you an idea on how to set up your area, or some ideas on some fine motor skills that I found on the internet. None of these I have designed or came up with on my own. I do want to mention I laminate a lot. So if you're a homeschooler or think about homeschooling, you may want to look into getting a laminating machine. I got a Scott's laminator you can see over my shoulder. For around $18 at Walmart, I get 200 laminating sheets from Sam's Club for around $22. Sam's Club also has a great deal on Scotch glue sticks. They're like $7 for like 24 or 25. They last forever. They're better quality than the Elmer's. So what I'm going to do is sign off on the webcam right now. I'm going to grab my little digital camera and we're going to go into our homeschool area and we're going to discuss how we have our storage set up. Now, the next video will be about our curriculum we use and the hippie program. And the one following that, if I can get little man to cooperate with me, I will go over how we do our day. You will only see our homeschool part of our day. We do 10 to 15 minutes of work. We take a 10 to 15 minute movement break because of his ADHD. I will be only showing you our homeschool routine, not his occupational therapy. Now, if you're in Reno or Sparks area and would need an occupational therapist or a speech therapist, please contact me. I will help you get connected with the people we have. They're extremely great. They both do in-home services where they come to you. I hope everyone has a good night. And my lipstick has been wonky this whole time. And I will talk to you at the end of the video. If you have any questions or concerns, we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I'm trying to figure out Snapchat. So feel free to contact me, ask me anything. If I need to, one night I will set up a live video and answer any questions that may come in. Or I will do a Q&A video. So talk to you later. I will try to do an outro since I've had to shoot this intro almost 100 times. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Welcome to our homeschool area. So the first thing we're going to look at is our wall. Sorry about the chair in the way. This is a sign language alphabet cheat sheet because I have actually forgotten a lot of it. So that's one thing. There's a alphabet chart that our hippie program advisor brought us. Sorry, I'll edit that. Now this is a little my plan chart that we set for Morgan for his day, and that is his reward chart. So it shows him what he has to do in the morning. He has to get up, brush his teeth, brush his hair, get dressed, eat breakfast. He does schoolwork. Then he helps me clean up the school area. He has lunch. He gets playtime. He has dinner, bath, book, and bed. Now, what we do with little Pikachu over here is something I made for him. Each day he earns a ball. It's either red, yellow, or green for good, bad, or okay. And then he has special balls that are turquoise and hot pink that says great job, rock star. If he gets a lot of rock stars, he gets a bigger toy. Now, what else is going to go up here is a pocket for some emoji, emotional things I made for him. We'll be using that on here. And then in the blank spot here, we're going to be putting Morgan's plan. That will help him understand what's going on. Now, this is our work area, which isn't big. That is a 5-pound weighted lap bag that we use on his lap when he has the case of the wiggles in between occupational therapy or movement activities. Now, let's move on to our basic storage. I'm going to sit down so it makes it easier. These are some containers we use for different things. We use an old white container for counting into or sorting activities, same with old Play-Doh things. This is something that we put rubber bands around. It's a fine motor skill building. These are some floor blocks. You'll see what I did with some of them. This is an extra container I picked up at the Dollar Tree. Most of our storage is from the Dollar Tree or Walmart. Now, this is Morgan's drawer. It has his washable markers in, his glue sticks, some plastic needles, big tweezers, his safety scissors, and his dry erase marker. And then his dry erase markers. Underneath that, we have some of his Play-Doh, which we do not use off-brands. Some of our crayons. So that's pretty much all that goes in this drawer. Sometimes you find something odd in it. This is kind of like an overflow drawer. It has more of his Play-Doh. The boy loves Play-Doh. Some cotton balls for painting and other activities. And all his contact paper. Not contact paper, construction paper. So he isn't in my good stuff for my scrap studio. Down here, we have magnetic letters that goes to our chalkboard. On our other side is a magnetic whiteboard. So they're in here. Our alphabet cookie cutters, number cookie cutters, cars, and everything else is in here. This is our Orbeez band. We do a lot of sensory band activities with him. And what I do once a week is I put into a strainer, wash them with warm water, pour vinegar over them, rinse them again with some warm water, and then add fresh water to it. This is our kinetic sand. We just got it last week. We found it at the 99-cent store. Here's a little container. We have a bunch of different foam shapes, some buttons we use for counting, the shapes that we use for pattern recognition, or when he was working on his shapes. This is a Melissa and Doug's activity game, or activity. It's, you match these little shapes to the puzzle, and he has about 6 of those. And then we have some more in here, as you can see. Now, going down to this drawer, here's some flashcards I made from stuff I found at the dollar store. They're actually for our bulletin board. They're sight words. And I put them on a ring. I have 2 so far, and I have another set of sight words. This is a memory game we got at the Dollar Tree. Another set of flashcards. And we have a bunch of puzzles which help with his fine motor. Rhyming. The estate puzzle. This is more flashcards of all different types. These are memory games. These are old-fashioned card games like Old Maid, Goldfish, etc. This is some alphabet game. And this is another puzzle for him. Down here is our craft drawer. We have balloons. Balloons help him with his speech. It actually works his mouth muscles. So I buy them at the 99-cent store. I have some counting blocks, which helps with pattern recognition and counting. Plain wooden popsicle sticks, tons of pipe cleaners, little paper plates we use for painting and stuff, pom-poms, clothespins, tape we can use to put on the floor or do other activities with, colored popsicle sticks, pom-poms he used for counting, paint palettes, paint brushes, all his different paints, bingo daubers. Now, our paints are Crayola washable paints, only ones I buy. Paint daubers for bingo are from the Dollar Tree. A big thing of clear glue. And that's that drawer. Yes, I knocked over a bunch of beads. This drawer right here, right now, it has his rolling pin for his Play-Doh, 2 sensory pins, another word game, his big pad of paper for finger painting. Oh, don't know why that's so hard to read. I'm going to have to look at it. Now, this is his fun drawer. This is what he calls the octopus game. He sticks pipe cleaners through the hole. All it is paper towel rolls cut up, and I punched a bunch of holes through it. This is an alphabet game. He has to match the letters here to the letters on the paper clip. It has uppercase and lowercase. So, and this is Smokey Bear. This is another fine motor game. We will go more in depth next video. But some of it I made, and some of it I picked up at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a good thing for homeschooling because they have the teacher section. This is similar to the alphabet game. It's a number game. So what we do is, for the letter 3, we put on 3 clothespins, and so forth. This is what I was talking about for Morgan's plan. These are little emoji faces that has happy, sad, etc. We're going to use those each day. He's going to pick out his mood, and we're going to put it on his plan. So we know about where he is. Just some more pipe cleaners. Yes, we have tired our pipe cleaners because our cat has an addiction to them. This is a counting game with ice cream scoops. Okay, my son's food driven, so I figured ice creams would be fun and cute. Each cone has a number on it, 1 through 10. And then on top of the cone, you put, like for number 1, you put the ice cream scoop that has 1. For 2, you have to put 1, 2, and so forth up to number 10. These are some plates we use for counting games. This is another number exercise. He has to count the stars on the big stars and match them to clothespins, And these are just some extra plastic tongs. He breaks them. These are regular kitchen tongs from the dollar store. That helps with his fine motors. This is mommy and teacher drawers. It just has a pencil pouch, a big hole punch, some labels for the drawers, baggies, stapler, stapler remover, tape, some staples in there. So that's a very simple drawer. This is a curriculum drawer. We have some coloring books, a bunch of Dollar Tree workbooks that we use sometimes. More coloring books, which is good for his fine motors. Another Dollar Tree workbook. Another coloring book. Now, these are sheets I've taken out of a Dollar Tree book and laminated. He's not using right this second. And at the bottom is his kindergarten and first grade. So we have him on hand when he's ready. And these, which fell, are Q-tips we use for his Q-tip worksheets, which we will go into during his curriculum. Yes, I dumped. This is our little book bin we keep out here. 3 to 4 weeks, Hippie program brings us a new book, and we start a new book with worksheets. So they go in here, along with, like, right now we're working ABC, so I got him the Dr. Seuss one, and Hippie gave us this one for the last 3 weeks. He has his phonics books from the Rescue Bots, which he loves. Anything with bots gets his attention. We also have sign language cards because we are working on learning that. So, what I dumped on the floor with the 3 million beads is this. This is a floral foam, and I just put skewers on it, and then he works on beading them. Unfortunately, I think he got into them while I was filming earlier. But that's what this is for. We have these dots. We use them like coins for counting or color recognition, which he already knows his shapes and colors. These are just some basic rubber bands we put over things because it's just working on his flowing motor and his hand skills. Now, I should brought out the tripod. Now, you see this? This is a dry erase. Not dry erase. This is a lemon sheet of paper that actually has his name printed on it, and he traces it 4 times every day. And then we have one that isn't laminated he writes on. So, this is our last storage that we use. I use a daily planner to help keep track of what we're doing. So, up here I list what activities we're doing each day, and down here are for our appointments. As you can see, I got to fill out this week. Plus, for mommy, I can color it if I get time and get stressed out or something. These 2 little peachy folders. This one is weather. We're doing a weather unit right now. We'll do it again also, but we're just doing some basic stuff. He really enjoys this one. This is another one that I think we're a bit early on, but it's just helping. It's all the continents of the world. We're just learning what their basic shapes are. We will be going into what countries are in each continent as he gets older. This expendable file folder has in it like his Q-tip worksheets, some Christmas stuff that I laminated for him, his name. This is what he does each day, and he traces them to help with his writing skills. And there's a few. He also has these, which he colors, traces the line, and then he cuts the line. And then he has some stuff that he isn't quite ready for, but I would like him to do it with one of his therapists. So, and then each binder is a different subject. We have pre-writing skills here and here. This is numbers, and this one is shapes. This is our Hippie program binder. I will go into it more. This is the curriculum book we're using now. Is a pre-K. And this is just a fun little sticker book I have for him. I got it at the 99-cent store. These, you take off one of these and you can stick them anywhere back through here and they just peel off. His speech therapist actually showed it to us. So that's a tour of our basic setup right now. So I love you all. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.